Hey, what's up, guys? Jag from Jaggy Sports, and Draymond Green is back. Plus 24 last night. Made Steph Curry go off for 47 on Steph Curry's birthday. So, funny thing is, that was funny, and I'll tell you why it's funny. They said, or Draymond Green said, he guarantees he guarantees a title. Sorry, I had to laugh there for a second. Why am I laughing? Because he's actually guaranteeing a title on his first game back. So that's a big, big statement when you have only returned once. So, you know, you don't even have James Wiseman back, but you guys tell me, are the Golden State Warriors the favorites now? I said it yesterday, but I'm going to say it again because he guaranteed a title. He put himself out there and he said he guarantees a title. So I'm asking you guys, are they the favorites?
What's your mindset right now?
Obviously the 2 seed will be great, but we're not chasing it. We're going to make sure we do everything we can to stay healthy coming down the stretch. Not going to make any bonehead decisions trying to chase the 2 seed. Whether we're 2 seed or 3 seed, we're going to win a championship, so it don't really matter.
You're just calling that right now to finish off the post-game interview.
Yeah, I called it months ago.
I like it. Hey, welcome back. DJ got to see Dad out there again today and just started off with a beautiful assist, hit the 3, and you look great.
Thank you. It was great to have my fiance, Olive, my daughter, and DJ here. That's always fantastic. I appreciate it, Fitz. Kalin, thank you.
Congrats, brother.
Draymond Green stopping off after his return. And I like that. Steph Curry said it's been 1,005 days. Let's get together, take a breath, and appreciate it together. And they do in a Warrior win, 4 in a row with Boston coming up on Wednesday.
Good morning, Molly. Good morning, Stephen A. And I do not agree with Draymond. You know where I've been when it comes to the West, and I'm still looking at the Phoenix Suns. Does Draymond Green drastically change the complexion and potential trajectory of this Warrior squad? For sure. I mean, we talk about point forwards. That's exactly what he is for this squad. I mean, the way that he maneuvered last night, obviously Steph played with so much joy and smiles. The fact that we got a chance to see all 3 of them back on the floor since, gosh, 20, who knows when, was a beautiful thing to see. But I just think that the Phoenix Suns, to me, are built on both sides of the basketball for a run-it-back type season. I just think that they've been that spectacular. And then I hope that Draymond is 100%, but I also, back injuries, the nature of back injuries is a little bit tricky. And so I certainly hope that he can stay healthy and get through the rest of the season. But no, I'm still leaning Phoenix Suns.
Monica McNutt, it's always good to see you. Let me get right to it. I'm not going to hold back because you ladies certainly don't hold it back with me. You, Molly, Kimberly, Mina, all of y'all. I'm getting on y'all right now. Monica, respectfully, I would say to you, your argument makes no sense. And here's the reason why I would say that. Because you specifically said, quote, does Draymond drastically change the trajectory of the Golden State Warriors? You said yes. Well, if that's the truth, I mean, what else does need to be said? It ain't like they fell off the wagon. It ain't like they're beyond the pale. They're still in position to capture the number 2 seed in the Western Conference, although Memphis might capture it. The reality of the situation is clear. We're assuming, because we all know injuries derail everything, okay? Where would Denver be if Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr. were healthy? I mean, that's a legitimate question with the way Jokic is looking, okay? Which we'll get into later. So we understand that injuries change the trajectory of things. We get that. But we're saying all things being equal. That's CP3 healthy. That's Draymond Green healthy. That's Klay Thompson healthy. That's assuming James Wiseman is coming back this month like they said he is, and he'll be ready for the last month of the season into the postseason. We're saying all things being equal, who you rolling with? I'm saying the Warriors. Now, I'll confess this. Does Phoenix have me nervous? Sure they do. By the way, Draymond Green, love my brother Draymond. Happy to see him back. I hope he stays healthy. I'm praying he stays healthy because my championship prognostications for the Golden State Warriors is contingent on everybody, including Draymond Green,
very much
being healthy, no question. But he is not the defensive player of the year. Draymond, get that out your head. You don't miss 32 games. and you are Defensive Player of the Year. That title is going to belong to Mikal Bridges of the Phoenix Suns. That's the Defensive Player of the Year. Let's get that out the way right now. There's nothing to talk about. This brother's special, okay? And he deserves our praise. He's getting it from me today. But when I look at the Phoenix Suns and I look at the Golden State Warriors, fully loaded and healthy with Klay, Steph on the court together, with Draymond, with Poole and Kuminga and all of those brothers that Draymond is going to be there to hold accountable, I'm rolling with the Warriors. The only team that Phoenix makes me a little nervous. I got to confess that. But Brooklyn healthy and on the court together makes me considerably nervous because Kyrie with KD on the court against those brothers with Ben Simmons and the crew, I would be worried, but I'm still rolling with the Warriors until further notice. I'm sorry, I'm not going against them with a healthy Draymond Green. I'm not doing it.
Stephen A., I understand your enthusiasm, and it could come down to a basket, potentially. This series is that tight, but I don't understand why it's only Brooklyn that gives you pause when we're talking about the Warriors. Let's just go Phoenix and Golden State. You mentioned all of the role guys and the three guys that have been to multiple championships and won the NBA, held the O'Brien Trophy.
Okay.
When I look at what the Phoenix Suns have been able to do, right? Like if we go 3-3, Draymond, Steph, and Klay potentially. You're talking about Devin Booker, Chris Paul, and obviously probably DeAndre Ayton rounds out their big three.
Mm-hmm.
The size inside to me of Phoenix with their length, Ayton, you talk about Mikal Bridges, Johnson's playing good basketball. To me, they match up well with the Warriors in terms of the ability to defend. And then in terms of their systems, I'm not 100% sure why James Wiseman's name keeps coming up as somebody that's going to be a major difference maker in the potential Warriors run. And if he were, he'd still have to guard DeAndre Ayton at points in a series, which I don't think he has an advantage over.
You got minutes and 6 fouls.
Who I would argue, okay, fair. I would look at Chris Paul, who's having this opportunity to watch and allow the Phoenix Suns to grow. He's able to rest so that he can come back and make a push through a playoff run. I don't understand why you act like it's.
I'm going to explain it to you. I'm ready to explain it to you, Monica. Eminem, come on now, Eminem. I'm ready to explain it to you.
Let's go.
Here's the deal.
Please educate me.
CP3 is phenomenal in his own right. Okay. He's a floor general extraordinaire, and at the age of 36, arguably the best point guard in basketball, is just a phenomenal accolade to throw on his shoulders. I get all of that. But if there's one person that could arguably be his kryptonite, it is Steph Curry. You know why? Because Steph Curry ain't trying to run the team. Steph Curry is pulling up from 40. That's a problem for CP3. It's a problem for anybody, but especially CP3, who's relatively undersized. That's what makes him. He's a pit bull. He's an ultra competitor. He's incredibly elite at what he does. He's a winner and a floor general orchestrator extraordinaire. We get all of that. But when going up against Steph Curry, who can pull up from the parking lot, it's a bit problematic for him. You look at Klay coming on. That's a bit problematic. We see the Jordan Pooles of the world and others that they have. We can't ignore the fact that Golden State is still a top 5 defensive team in the NBA, even playing 2.5 months without Draymond.
So at the end of the day, you have to just think to yourself, they got Klay, who's still not up to par yet. We have, he's going to take a little bit more time. Andrew Wiggins, Steph Curry, Draymond Green, and supporting cast of the young guys. James Wiseman's supposed to come back sometime soon. I don't know when, but would you guys count them as the favorites to win the title after what Draymond Green just said? So, I don't know. That's a tough task, right? That's pretty gutsy for him to say that because you got Phoenix in the way, Memphis in the way, Dark Horse and the Clippers in the way, Minnesota. Then you got the guys in the East. The East is just crazy. So you gotta count. I gotta laugh, right? Because he guaranteed a title, and he knows on the other side you got KD, you got Joel, you got Oh, and in Denver on the west side too. So, and they haven't been undefeated ever since Boogie Cousins joined. James Harden, Kyrie, defending champs, the Bucks. You got the Heat. Boston's playing unreal. So when he says he guarantees a title, them are some fighting words for the rest of the NBA. I'll tell you that much. So leave a comment in the comment section. Tell me if you believe that the Warriors are going to win the title. Jag Manga, Jaggy Sports.